What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the next installment of our reactions to Take Breath. Very, very close personal friends of mine. I love them all so much. They're amazing. Give them all the support you can. You can find their music on Spotify. You can find it on YouTube. Follow them on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever it takes. These guys are absolutely unreal and deserve all the love I get. All the love they get. I'm not biased just because he's my best friend, the lead singer. I love him so much. He's my brother. So we're going to get into the third installment of this anthology of music videos, which seems to be focusing around this kind of dysfunctional relationship and the personal trouble we go through when stuck in these kind of relationships. I have no idea what to expect. This went live at midnight, so 8 a.m. my time. This came up on the 20th of August, and immediately I was like, I can't wait to react to this. And I've had messages off George being like, dude, when's the reaction coming out? It's coming out now, George, okay? I'm doing it right now, so chill, relax. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to be fun. So without further ado, guys, this is Ghosts by Take Breath, Act 3. Okay. Slightly creepy organ vibes. I'm in for it. I dig it. There he is, it's a boy. Oh, he looks sad. It's going to break my heart. So, first thing. So the first song we had was quite mellow with heavy elements, and then the second one was just pure outrage and aggression. So this third installment, I feel like we're either going to go up. So first one kind of set the bar, and then we went up. Is this one going to kind of drop us back down to reality? Maybe. Might be quite a ballad. I don't know, but I don't know what to expect with Take Breath. They change all the time, which is, fresh and exciting. So let's go. Come on, George, what you got for me? George and the boys. Okay, so we're back with the relationship. I dig it. Oh, okay. Already very different. There's that just open note of just constant bam, 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 which is very nice. And I could see from the music video there that we had quite a backing sort of singular note, high pitch. I think you can kind of hear it. Let's go back a bit. Yeah, there. So it's like, yeah. Oh, that's groovy. Oh. Okay, so I have my ears and my head are melting here. So when we've got vocals in the background, that's this operatic, like in a church choir that just sort of is like a small resonance that, just sort of... What am I talking about? You know what I mean. This kind of backing vocals that isn't the predominant sound, but it's there lingering, and it just it's angelic. It's amazing. Oh. I'm liking that in the verses that we haven't got the same sort of like open notes. We've got the same kind of rhythm beat of the da-da-da-da, but it's on a much higher chord, adding a much more depth into that song musically. Oh, that's really nice. Sound like I had a good cup of tea then. Oh, that's hit the spot. But that has hit the spot. That's really... It's a good choice to have made as a... Okay, it's a good choice to have made as a band that doesn't just you know, it becomes a band. You'll know. I noticed this with a lot of artists that I listen to is that when the singer is the focal point of the group, that the backing music just sounds cut paste. So we have a verse riff, then we have our chorus chords, then we go back to the same verse riff, and we might have a middle eight bridge or a guitar solo that, and then we'll rely heavily on the vocals as much as we can. And it doesn't feel this way with this as they take those choices to change. Obviously, I don't mean every group and every band does that, but the ones that do are the ones that make history. The ones that work as a unit are the ones that stick around, not the ones that just rely on the singer to do all the work. Okay, back to that chorus riff. All those opens, I like it. Have they changed it again? I'm gonna have to listen to this in my own time, but I think they've just changed it again. Where they've had now a lead melody through the chorus. This thing is so layered. It's so layered. It's like it's building something. So it starts with a single open carries that, then it comes into the chorus, and it has a singular note in the intro. Then it comes into the chorus, then in the verse where it's chorded instead of just open notes, and now we're back into the chorus again with the open chords, but now with a melodic lead through the bass of it, and the pre-chorus was different. It's ever-changing and ever-evolving, and it doesn't seem out of place. The synergy is unreal. Oh. Okay. Nothing against this at all. Nothing against it at all. It's just that as someone who has drank Jack from the bottle, you know, in whatever retrospected medium, whether that be at a house party or cramming for exams, it's not easy to do. It's not a simple bump, simple and fine. So I guess the cut to and from was like, put it to your mouth, take it to the lips, stop, and then pause, and then take it away. Because it's not filled with Jack. I hope it's not pure Jack, but I don't think these lads are ones to waste a bottle of Jack and then go through trying to make fake Jack. So I feel like he's probably tried it, hasn't been able to stomach it while the camera's rolling, and then cut to. But that's just me nitpicking. Doesn't really matter. I'm just curious. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, roll that the fuck back. George, was that all you? If that was all you, I'm in love. More so than usual. If that vocal scream fry where it was like a belt and then you added like a high pitched fry at the end of that, if that's you and it's not like you and the band layered, I'm consider me dead. Let me hear that again. Oh! Yes! Okay, that was good. Right. Okay, I'm sorry that I pause it and I have to, but YouTube requires me to do it, and I do it because I like to talk about things that blow my mind. It's been a long time, and I've wanted to say this for a while, and I was going to say it at the end of the video as like a wrap up, but seeing as how it's just happened, I'll say it now. I've wanted George to bring back his clean vocals again, and if it's an artistic choice by the band that you primarily focus on doing your screams and, you know, and have your backing cleans or leading cleans, I think your cleans are astounding. They really are. If I see Tomorrow is my favorite track, and your cleans in that are beautiful and crisp and really complimenting of the song. Granted, I know these are spoken lyrics, so it's kind of different to singing. But I personally think you should do a hell of a lot more of clean vocals, because I think you've got a beautiful voice, baby bird. I think you do. You have a beautiful song boy voice, and I think you should use it more. Okay. Yeah, I think you've got so much more capability in your clean vocals to use as well as your terrifying fries. But that's just me. Let's carry on.
From the vines, like fruit for the crows to pick.
Ooh, that transition though. That was nice. And I mean like camera transition, not like musical transition, because there wasn't one. But I mean like that video transition was beautiful. That is so nice. I need it again. I've heard it twice now, but I need it again. Oh! Okay, another thing, looking back at that now, when they filmed it, it looks like it's a joint operation between the two of you. So, retract my previous statement. But I still think it's fucking beautiful. You gonna fake me out? You gonna fake me out for another chorus? No. How dare you? I was really prepped for another fake out. Let's come back in for a chorus. I think you could do that live. I think you could fake people out with that live, and then pop in another chorus right at the end. I mean, it's 4 minutes long as it is, but I feel like you could do that. It's definitely got that ability to do that without feeling overbearing. With that fade out rather, I feel like you could do it. Christ, how do I now fill in what my favorite is? Because I've got to look at this from multiple angles now. I've got to look at this as a music fan, as a fan of this group, and as a musician. I think I need a fourth act. Because if we're going to get a fourth act, because it feels like the way that video ended anyway, it might be left to our imagination. It might be left just to see, how the end goes. Like a Shutter Island ending. Or we're going to get a fourth act. So I don't want to give my favorite just in case the fourth one comes and just destroys me. But the second one, from a musician point of view, from a guitaring point of view, for me, is my favorite one of the three, purely because the riffs in that were just dirty and groovy, and I've got a real affinity for open noted riffs, that make you bop, that make you dance, and the music kind of dances through you, and I felt like that in the second one. Which my reaction, I think, gave a clear indication of. This one, vocally, is, I think, amazing. The layers and everything, and the musical structure of this layered is phenomenal. It's so well done. And like I not to use the word, not to use the meaning of the word simplicity in the negative sense, but it was a lot at its core foundation. It was a lot simpler. The beat was the same. The main focal point of the riff was the same. The melody was the same. Yeah, there were moments implemented in between, like with bridges and that vocal fucking fry, so good. And this isn't a negative point on the song at all. The simplicity of it, because there's so many great songs out there that are simple. I mean, you look at Status Quo; these are the same 3 chords for every song, and they made millions of hits. So this was very, excuse me, it was very simple, but it was all, but it was the synergy of it was what made it not a simple song. So the layers on top of that, at its core, it was simple, but the layers on top of that made it something a hell of a lot more. And it's so difficult to choose a favorite, so I'm not going to. If we get an Act 4, I'll give my final verdicts on all 4 of them, of what my favorite was. I'll give them a listen in my own time, and I'll come back and go, right, second one or third one or whatever, the 4th one wins. That's my favorite. If we get a 4th act. If we don't, you're just not going to know my favorite, which is simple as that. Because I don't think that's very fair on me without, not having a finished product. When we have a finished product, if it's all finished and it's a 4-part, or it's a 5-part, or a 6-part, or a 10-part album, whatever it may be, then I'll give my verdict. Until then, you guys won't know. So I guess the easiest way to do this now is just to say thank you so much, Take Breath, for all this, guys. Please go and check them out, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff down below. Like, comment, and subscribe on their stuff as well. It's absolutely fantastic. These guys deserve so much more recognition than they're getting. It needs to fire this thing. And what's great is they're producing albums and producing music all the time, and it's great to see that, especially in the situations and conditions we're in. And every one of their songs has a different connection to people personally, and you'll feel something different with each listen, and you'll feel something different with each mood that you're in. If you're in like a lost kind of mood, this music can make you feel found. If you're in like an aggressive kind of mood and you need something to get you through those last 10 minutes at the gym, Exumi is great for that. The track Exumi is great for getting you through the gym, getting you through that last rep. So just there's so much to be taken from the music these guys produce, and it's only a matter of time before this is exploding. So thank you guys ever so much for coming along. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff down below. I've been over it a million times. And I will see you guys all in the next video if we get a part 4 of Take Breath, or I might do a reaction to something else. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys ever so much. See you.